question for Sam and Wally. In terms of the kind of discount rates that you apply for valuation purposes, I mean, is this something that's entirely dependent? I mean, I realise that every business is different, but can you give some indication of the kind of expectations that your investors have in terms of discounting of risk capital?
On our side, it's basically up to the entrepreneur. Valuation is basically an art, I would say. I mean, sometimes in early stage business, it's very difficult for you to value the company. So as long as it's fair, and as long as it makes sense, and the financial forecast makes sense, and the multiples make sense, investors welcome that. So that's what we see from our side.
Well, in our cases, it's a bit more complicated because we're investing. We're investing our investors' money. Now, typically we make sure that the fund or the funds, if it's a co-investment, do not own more than a minority stake in the company. We never take a majority. So we kind of adjust the valuation with earn-outs to make sure that the founders are well incentivized by keeping the majority of their own company. We never ever do or use DCF valuations, just because we deal with early stage companies. What can you forecast? If you change the growth assumption by a few percentage points, the valuation changes from 5 million to 10 million dramatically. It does not make sense. It's as simple as that. And the terminal value ends up being more than half of the company's valuation, which also does not make any sense. We have our own benchmark to value early stage companies. And if they don't have a history, you cannot just forecast and then discount. It doesn't work. So we use our own early stage benchmarks. A company with just a business plan wouldn't be valued at more than $500,000, for example. A company with a product is usually typically valued around $1 million. A company with a couple of customers and good feedback or references, we can go up to $2 million. Now, a company with serious revenues can grow to 5 to 10 million, and typically this is where we invest in. That's called Series A or Series B.